Cut. Cut, both cut and not cut, together with everything. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, all together. So that it is the release, the let go of the releasing. It's like a lotus in bloom. That let go of the blooming. And it won't be about grasping anything over the mind. The body, the mind won't be about grasping on anything. Not grasping on even the state of the mind. Not the state of the mind or state of Dhamma. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping all together with everything, so that it is true the essence of release, that let go of releasing. Everything. Cut, both cut and not cut, all together. That is the essence of cutting, to help cut for one another, to enlighten for one another and for one another. It's not about just going on with your awareness here and there, not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, together with everything. It isn't about grasping on anything over mindfulness, meditation, my power, insight, wisdom, or my power. The body mind won't be about grasping, overlaying any body mind. It won't be about grasping on anything, over, knowing, seeing. If you keep on recalling, not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, so that it is the release, the let go of the releasing, all together with everything. That is the essence that helps the samsara. Just go on and cut everything. Cut, both cut and not cut, together with everything. That is it. That is to extinguish all together with everything. Just keep on opening up. Use the word everything, because everything, it is the way they are. The things are everything. That is how they are in nature. It's only us that create this habit of identify one thing at a time, and that is when it becomes a cycle of samsara. So dissolve those anchor of idea of identifying one thing at a time. Everything, no need to renounce, not renounce, cut or not cut, together with everything. No need to be liberated, not liberated, together. So there is no more anyone in cutting or not cutting, liberated or not liberated. Everything, no need to be liberated or not liberated. That is the end of desire, to be liberated and not liberated. All and everything will be in balance when you don't try to be liberated or not liberated, empty or not empty. If there is an idea of liberated or not liberated, it means that you have a karma, an idea that you have created, a desire. Because Nibbana doesn't have either have or not have. What happens? It's the delusion that you have created something and call it Dhamma. You add on something onto the truth.
นี่แหละมันก็เลยกลายเป็นสังสารวัฏในธรรม
That is why it is become a samsara in the world. Samsara of Dhamma. You don't need to have to or not have to. Everything, no need to renounce or not renounce altogether. No need to cut or not cut together with everything. No need to be released or not released. No need to be liberated, not liberated together. And it won't be a samsara. Won't be noble ones or unnoble ones. There would be no meaning of either arahants, noble ones, or normal human beings. It won't be any meaning. Even the earth by itself, it doesn't mean anything, but we have given it a name to call it an earth. It's just our idea that identify things, give meanings to things. It's our imagination. Just go on and cut everything in a way that there is no need to cut or not cut. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping altogether with everything. Not attached to both attached and not attached together. So it ends both attached and not attached. Grasping and not grasping. Everything doesn't have either grasping or not grasping. All things doesn't have attached or not attached. That is the original truth. An original truth doesn't have either nibbana or non-nibbana. Listen up. Listen carefully. Listen well, and it will end path and practice on the path and practice in your imagination. It will become an end. It's what your mind created. Listen up. Original truth doesn't have either nibbana or no nibbana. Doesn't have either emptiness or no emptiness. Listen to this. So it will end on your imagination of trying to think of empty or not empty, trying to be empty and not empty. Just have to listen very well. Originally, there isn't any either having or not having. It doesn't have the meaning, even the no meaning itself. Have to listen carefully. You listen well, and it will help in the practice and path in your imagination. Listen up. It will help end the delusion of practice and not practice. You listen well, and there won't be any worldly or spiritual. It is something that doesn't have either attached or not attached. Something that doesn't attach or not attached. It has nothing to do with spiritual or worldly. There is a separation of worldly or spiritual. You need desire to mislead you to have that idea of spiritual or worldly. You assume up something and you are deluded by what you assume up. That's why it becomes a samsara, a different realms of existence, higher or lower, because of the delusion of practice. Listen up, listen very well, so that it will come to an end of trying to end and not trying to end. Listen very well, and there won't be anything behind. Nothing will be left behind. It's all that you have created. The desire make you think, make you aware of this and that, trying to make you want to educate, to learn. We have come too far.
มันไม่ใช่ว่ามันไม่ถึงนิพพานแต่มันลอย
It's not that we haven't reached Nibbana, but we have overpassed Nibbana. Keep on overpassing the truth.
สิ่งที่มันไม่เอาแม้กระทั่ง
It is something that doesn't grasping, even the non-grasping itself.
มันไม่ใช่อะไรถึงอะไรอะไรไม่
It is not something that hasn't reached anything. It isn't anything liberated from anything.
ฟังดีๆ
Listen.
ฟังดีๆแล้วมันจะหมดทั้งตัวจบ
Listen.
และตัวไม่จบ
And there won't be about ending or not ending of anything. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping altogether, everything stands solid on the four elements, samsara, non-samsara, mind or not mind, dhamma or no dhamma, all and everything the same. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. Not attached, both attached and not attached, all the same, everything. There is attached or not attached. It becomes the personal matter. It is what desire creates. It is Dhamma that you have created. It's not the truth. You don't need to cut or not cut together. No need to renounce, not renounce, release, not released together with everything. No need to be liberated, not liberated altogether, everything. The all things. Imagine if they have to compete with one another, trying to renounce, not renounce, competing with you. Imagine, originally, on the things, they don't need to try to be liberated or not liberated. There is liberation or no liberation because we have delusion to practice. The desire creates this desire to practice. The desire creates this idea of education, of learning, of practice. There is no need to try to cut or not cut altogether, everything. And there would be no more pressure on yourself of trying to renounce, not renounce. There is no need to let go, not letting go altogether. And that is no more pressure. Pressure on yourself trying to let go, not let go. You are pressured by desire. The desire to try to release, not release, to end or not end. That is the pressure from the desire. You are practicing suffering. While you are doing let go or not let go, you are practicing suffering. That is pressure. Originally, the original truth, all the things, they don't have either renounce, not renounce, cut or not cut, relate, not relate, none of those. Release or not released. They don't have either having or not having, all things, originally. not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, all together with everything. All everything cut in a way that there is no need to renounce or not renounce. All the same, cut in the same way, no need to release or not release. It's difficult. It is a suffering. Trying to release, not release, renounce, not renounce. Grasping and not grasping. If you're still trying, if you still have that, you are still manipulated, misled by desire. Just cut both cut and not cut together with everything. So that there is nothing left. Neither cut nor not cut. Cut both cut and not cut, so there is no more pressure. You give up both cut and not cut, because if you still have cutting or not cutting, you are still pressure. There is no need to cut or not cut together with everything. There is no need to cut or not cut. No need to renounce or not renounce. No need to or not need to. Listen up. Listen very well. So there is nothing left. Even the nothing itself. There is nothing left. Not the closing or opening of the flower. Not even the fruit of any flower. Not even the fruit. Nothing will remain.
แค่ดีๆอย่าให้เพี้ยนนะ
So all and everything will be dissolved, empty out altogether. Listen very well, and there won't be anything in listening.